Many people think that probate costs thousands of pounds. Indeed, sometimes it does, but it doesn't always cost that much. In this video, I'll be explaining what the costs of probate are, whether you do it yourself or you get a professional such as a solicitor. Now, if you are doing probate yourself, you're going to be applying for a grant of probate or letters of administration if there is no will, and the probate court is going to charge you a fee of £300. That's the current rate in 2026. So do check the rate when you are applying. Additional copies of the grants are currently £16 each, and you're going to need a few of those. Once you've got the grant of probate, there are going to be other costs depending on the nature of the estate. If you're selling a property, for example, then there'll be estate agency fees. You might need to get the property valued depending on the nature of the estate. And there might be other costs, such as if you want to protect the estate against creditors, you might place a notice in the London Gazette, and they'll be charging a fee for that. So there are some ancillary costs. If you are engaging a professional, such as a solicitor, you might do that on the basis of them purely obtaining the grant of probate for you. They're going to charge a fee depending on the nature of the application. If it's a straightforward application for an accepted estate, then fees can be anywhere from say £500, £600, £700, sometimes a bit more. If it's a complex estate, might involve something called an IHT 400 application. That's an inheritance tax form. Then costs are going to be more, and if the estate is taxable, again significantly more, sometimes up to and around the £2,000 mark. If you're getting a quote, just make sure that you're aware whether that includes VAT and, of course, the actual probate court fee as well. Now, it's common to use a solicitor or other probate professional to administer the estate as well. So the fee that they'll quote you will include obtaining the grant of probate. That's the part that I've already just explained. So it's not in addition to that cost, it's including that. And they're going to charge you either on a fixed fee basis or an hourly rate. Now, if you're getting a quote, the best thing you can do is to provide as much information as possible so they know on the exact basis of what they're doing the work, means they can quote you accurately and there's no surprises later. So they want to know things like how many assets there are, liabilities, property, how many beneficiaries, because they need to contact all of the asset holders or the beneficiaries, for example. So it does take a lot of time. Some of that work is technical, some of it is administrative, but the hours do add up. Now, on a fixed fee basis, you're going to be looking at, again, this is current prices. For a very basic estate, you could be looking at as £3,000 or £4,000, but those fees will go up significantly depending on the nature of the estate and things like the number of assets, the number of beneficiaries, because the workload can be quite significant. One of the advantages of a fixed fee is you know where you stand, but many solicitors do charge an hourly rate. Make sure you know what the rate is in advance. Make sure you know what that includes. So, for example, if you want an update, if you ask a question, are you being charged for that? Does it include VAT? What are what's called disbursements? So the additional costs, things like the probate court fee, statutory notices, professional valuations on properties, also conveyancing costs if the property is being transferred or for the legal work when a property is being sold. Or there might be security matters such as changing locks on the house. If you're unsure at this point, if you want to do probate yourself or engage a professional and you'd like somebody to speak to, you can book a call with myself. There's a link below. If you're wondering what is involved in the probate process, or you're thinking that you are going to do it yourself, and you'd like a guide to walk you through that, again, there is one available in a link below. I wish you all the best with the process, whichever route you go down, and thank you for watching.